I got this the other day too, free. Lake George Musical Portrait by Ted Brown. I've never heard of this. Garnet Record Company. Apparently, it's a record all about Lake George and the local areas. So that's kind of interesting. I've never heard of that, and it was just lying beside the road with some other old records. That's Mr. Brown, I guess, right there. Ted Brown. Uh, Historical notes. Shirley Capel. Lake George, Queen of American Lakes, is nestled in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains in upstate New York, the gateway to Canada. Lake George. Anyways, has songs about Fort William Henry, Ethan Allen, who was actually quite notable around here. Rogers Slide, uh, French and Indian War kind of area. The Lumberjack song. Never heard of that, but I'd like to, I guess. Father Jogs, Jogs, Father Jorgis? I'm not sure. It's Jouges. Anyways, he's a Jesuit missionary from France, and he discovered the lake in 1642. He's also a saint, so he's a rather interesting local person. He got captured by Indians and kind of tortured, and then once he was set free after the payment was made for him, because he was ransomed, him and a bunch of other people, then they just sort of he came back like later on and converted the Indians that basically tortured him, to religion. So he became a saint. So that's pretty interesting. Anyways, there's songs about Lake George Steamboat, uh, Glens Falls, where I live, a city in Upper New York State, was founded in 1662 by Abraham Wing. He was a Quaker, and French Frying Company, stuff like that. Holiday. So is it any good? I don't know, but Garnet Record Company, 365 Canada Street, Lake George, New York. I'm pretty sure it's not there anymore. So I can't find any dates, but 50s or 60s. I mean, that's the best guess I have. So yeah, Ted Brown, Lake George Musical Portrait Record, made in Lake George, New York. Um, so that's always interesting, I think. Local type stuff like this. Never heard of Garnet Records. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, please, and have a wonderful